Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to this video. My name is Jai Gobind and this is your channel for grace. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel and for giving this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. What we're going to do today is use the Earth Magic Oracle cards to give all of the signs their own individual reading, and I think I'm going to pull one card for each of the signs, so stay tuned for that. If you would like to sign up for a personal reading with me, you can now do so on my website at eaglestaryoga.com and click on book a reading. Remember that there are payment plans now available for the Earth School for Lightworkers, and people are signing up and everybody seems to be really excited about it. The school begins on March 30th. You can watch the featured video on this channel to get a little bit of more information, but also the link is in the description of this video. Follow me on Instagram and also on all social media. And if you want to make a love donation during my readings, you can do so at paypal.me/eaglestaryoga. And all of the links to everything I just mentioned are in the description of this video. So make sure that you check that out. And let me put my mic on because I actually forgot to put it on before I started. Give me a second. I'm going to mute it. All right, that's better. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. If you're new to these videos, let me know that you're in here and let me know where you're tuning in from. That would be awesome. I love getting to know new people. And if you're watching the replay of this video, then just write it down in the comments. Before we begin, I want to say a little prayer and ask my spirit guides, angels, and teachers to be with me today to clear the energy of the cards and to clear my energy so that I can open myself up to be that channel for grace to flow to you. So let's see what the cards have to say for you guys today. We're going to start with Aries. Aries, the mountain, the strength card. Today is a day where you're probably going to feel pretty powerful, pretty amazing. Use that strength to your advantage. What is it that you want to do in your life? What are you hoping for? What are your dreams? What are your wishes? Know that you have the strength to climb that mountain. All right, Taurus. Taurus, let's see what you got here. Welcome in, whoever just came in. Taurus, you got the vulnerability card of the meadow. And the meadow is like, I feel like the vulnerability of the meadow card, or just the vulnerability of a meadow itself, it's like, it's gentle, right? It's, you have to be careful. You can't just like, you know, all those little flowers and all those little plants and stuff. It's like, they need like, first of all, they need like the atmosphere to take care of them. And if something happens, like if there's some kind of, you know, insect or bug, or I don't even know where I'm going with this reading, but if there's any kind of disturbance, there we go, in the ecosystem, that's what makes it really vulnerable, because everything can die. And so the essence of vulnerability is something that is part of all of us. However, sometimes we resist being vulnerable and we hold on really tight to things that no longer serve us because we don't like being in that vulnerable space. Hey Dave, welcome in. I'm doing so good. But this is a time to be vulnerable. I mean, I don't know if you guys watched the video last night, the new moon ceremony, and then also the all signs new moon readings earlier in the day. This is a time for us to be vulnerable. This is a portal that's opening, and you have to start getting comfortable with being in that space, with being vulnerable, being open, and allowing yourself to truly step into the cocoon that the caterpillar pretty much goes into before it transforms into a butterfly. But that's your reading for today, Taurus. All right, Gemini. Well, this card really wanted to fly out. You got the card of solitude, represented by the island. Yes, there is a really big change in the air. So solitude is not necessarily a bad thing. Solitude and being lonely are two very different things. Feeling lonely, you can feel lonely whether you're alone or whether you're with people. And that's a really important distinction to make. Solitude is like you are strong in your solitude. You are strong when you move through the essence of solitude. And when you practice being alone in solitude and listening, right? The universe is asking you to listen, to pay attention to the intuition, the intuitive hits, the messages. When you allow yourself to be in that space, you actually thrive, you shine, and you rise up with more wisdom. Like you learn wisdom through the essence of solitude. Like the fortress of solitude. Yeah, exactly. So that's what the universe is wanting you to know today, Gemini. It's like, let yourself be in that solitude, because that's actually going to make you stronger. All right, Cancer. By the way, I am going to start a new show on Friday evenings that is going to be readings for people through like love donations. So look out for that starting this Friday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Cancer, you got the waterfall of effortlessness. I feel like what this card means for you is that right now, things feel like they're just really flowing. And in case that they don't feel like they're flowing, this is what will help you to make them flow again. Remind yourself, or remember the effortlessness of water flowing through a river, through a mountain, all the way down to the ocean. I mean, remember that all of the water from all the rivers eventually gets to the ocean. Hey, Libra light, chakra cleanse. Ooh, I love that. All of the water from the whole planet flows. It just keeps flowing towards the oceans. It's effortless. It doesn't need anyone to help it. We stop that flow by creating dams. I don't know if you knew that. Okay, Dave, but we stop that flow by creating dams. And however, what the water can teach you is to be in that space of effortlessness, because when you're in that space of effortlessness, Cancer, everything will flow. It'll just continue to flow and flow and flow, and waterfalls can also be very cleansing. It's like if you imagine yourself being under a waterfall, you're like, it's like clearing away the energy, and then it becomes effortless for you to just be in the world, to do what you need to do what you're being called to do. So remember that effortlessness today. Don't make things difficult. How can you make them more effortless? All right, Leo, let's see what. Oh, that card almost fell in my teacup. Which I have a new cup and I love it. This cute little cup. And it's pink inside, but I can't turn it because I'll spill all the tea out. All right, Leo. Oh my God, this is crazy. I feel like we've been getting similar cards. Hey, a new day, welcome in. Leo, you got the iceberg card of being submerged. This could mean either one, feeling really overwhelmed with things, and two, being so immersed in something that you're like, all your focus is at one point. And that's a good thing. And I think that you just have to check in with yourself. It's like, how are you feeling? Is what you're doing making you feel overwhelmed, or is what you're doing making you feel like you don't even think about anything else except the one thing that you're doing? And once you figure out where you're at, you can then change direction. So if you do feel like you're overwhelmed today, like you're totally submerged, and there's part of you that doesn't really want to come out in the sun and play, then it's important for you to take time off. Because whenever you feel overwhelmed, that is not a good place to be. Everything that you do when you're feeling overwhelmed will be eventually like not work out in the best way, in the way that you wanted, and in the way that maybe you would expect it to be like a positive thing. For example, if you're working on a project and you're working on it so much that you feel submerged, that you feel overwhelmed, and you don't ever take time off to rest, to recharge yourself so that you can continue to working on it, the project will just fail. That's what I mean. But if you're so focused, and right now this is a time for you to focus specifically, Leo, if you're so focused and you're feeling really good about it and you're just like, okay, we got this, we're moving forward, we're putting all our energy forward, and we have just, the new moon is finishing up, which is a time of starting new projects. So if you're finding that powerful focus today, just go with it. That's what I would tell you today, Leo. Yeah, you need to re-energize for sure. All right, Virgos, let's see what the Earth Mother has to say to you guys. Oh, Virgo, you got the lotus flower of unfoldment. Virgos have been getting this card a lot. Interesting. So the lotus flower is like the crown chakra. It sits at the crown of the head, and it's connected to the pineal gland, which is kind of like, it's deeper than your third eye. Your third eye helps you use your intuition. Not yet, Dave. Help you use your intuition and like see the unseen and hear the unheard. However, your pineal gland is the one that, it looks like an eye. If you actually look at it, it looks like an eye, and it points straight up to the sky. It literally looks like the eye of Horus, which is crazy, which is an Egyptian, it was like traditionally known as an Egyptian god, right? Except there's so much more information that's in depth about that we're gonna learn in the Light School, by the way. And it has to do with sacred geometry, the flower of life, and how the universe basically was created, how the world was created, and how you can activate your power of connecting to your divine self, because the eye is pointing up towards the sky, which represents the heavens, like the universe, the divine, your higher self, your inner being. And this is what the lotus flower is connected to. And it's called the 1,000-petal lotus. The crown chakra is often referred to as the 1,000-petal lotus. And what it means is literally what this card says. It's the flower just keeps unfolding and unfolding and unfolding and unfolding and unfolding, and it just never stops. You just keep learning more and more and more and more, and you keep diving deeper and deeper and deeper, and having more wisdom, more knowledge, more information to help you like navigate through the waters of being alive as a human being, having a spiritual experience. And you are a spiritual being having a human experience, and we're learning how to like navigate these waters of being humans, and it's not easy. And that's why for those of you guys that watch these videos, you're a little bit more attuned to the spiritual aspect of life, and not many people are. There's many people that just, I mean, I know a lot of people like this that just go about their life and they don't even think about the spiritual. They just do what they do. They like do the little habits that they do every day. They do their little routines, and they don't really search for anything more. They don't search for any deeper meaning in life. And we do. And we know that it's there, and we want it. And that's the difference. Wanting it is activating that frequency. It's opening your eye, right? Your pineal gland, and saying, I will begin this process of unfolding over and over and over again. And I know that I will learn so much. And that's exactly what you're doing, Virgo. So just, there's nothing that you need to do to like make it happen. It's just the desire brings it in and awakens within you this shift. And you are stepping into the portal, like no doubt. I feel like everyone that watches these videos and everyone that's attracted to this spiritual evolution style of tarot reading, because that's what I offer. It's spiritual evolution readings. I don't really do, relationship readings, although I can. But what I love more than anything else is us stepping into our own power as human beings. As spiritual beings having a human experience, is stepping into our own power. It's learning to use our powers to basically create and manifest the life that we've always wanted. It's like alchemy. I want to teach people how to become alchemists, magical alchemists, and how to like learn about the ancient secrets of the flower of life. and sacred geometry and what it means to be a light worker and where do you truly come from. Those things are key to any relationship in your life, to you attracting the soul family, the relationships that will truly like help you take quantum leaps in your spiritual evolution. And that's, I just wanted to say that because it's an important part. But if you're attracted to these videos and you like hearing these messages, there's something in you that really is awakening, is already awakened, and is like starving for this information, right? And that's, I mean, that's one of the things we're going to be doing in the Earth School for Lightworkers is getting all, like, eating it up, like all this information. Past 2 days have been amazing. Synchronicity is everywhere. I love that. Become whole and everything else. Yes, exactly. Also teachings from Native American ancestors. Yes. All right, so Libra, let's see what we've got for Libra. Sometimes I go off onto those tangents. Yeah, soul tribe. Exactly. I don't doubt it for a second that everyone that watches these videos is like connecting on very like deeper levels than what we could imagine. All right, Libra, you got the Vigilance card, the Stone People. And Stone People, it's like, so when you think of a stone, it sits in for a long, long time. It sits in it, and it's in its space, and it's in its essence, and it's very grounded, and it's very like reverent in a way. I mean, you can feel the energy of rocks or stones or whatever, and they hold a lot. It's like you're in the space and you're there for so long that you literally learn everything around you. You learn about everything around you. And that's why, Libra, you're being asked right now to be very vigilant with your thoughts and your mind and your patterns, because being vigilant is what you need to do right now in order to learn everything that's around you. You've got to learn it. There's only one way to do it. Observe. Be vigilant. And that's what the universe is asking of you today, Libra. That's cool. That's a cool message. All right, here we go. Now we're going into Scorpio. Wow, that card just like flew out of that deck. So you got the card of being veiled and fog energy. When we think of fog, it's like you can't see, right? When we think of being veiled, something's covering your ability to see beyond what you're seeing right now. So what this card is saying, is right now, it is very important for you to take a moment and notice, are you seeing only up to a certain point? Is there truly a veil in front of you? Is there fog? Do you feel like if you just open your eyes a little bit more, if you just released the need to like for it to be perfect, for you to understand what's going on, if you just like let go of the whole whatever expectation and need that you have of understanding what's going on in your life, would you actually see more of what's going on? And it's asking you to just notice if this is what's going on for you. Are you being a little veiled? Is there fog around you? And is that fog or that veil something that you are creating? Or is it something that someone else is like creating, and so it's preventing you from like seeing because you're under this sort of the influence of someone else's thoughts or someone else's feelings or someone else's reactions? So think about that today, Scorpio. Makes a lot of sense for you, Dave? Awesome. All right, Sagittarius. These readings just keep getting better and better. Sagittarius, you got the creation card of the dream time. And this is all about, this is pretty much I just got a text that was funny. This is pretty much, and then another one. The ding, this is important. So the dream time for the Aborigines in Australia is a place where it's actually their reality. The dream time is not something outside of reality for the Aborigines, okay? I'm going to explain this concept because it's really important. What they're able to do, the Aborigines, is they're in this state of awareness. There's 3 levels. I said 3 and I put 2 fingers up. There's 3 levels of this like powerful awareness. I think I might end up putting timestamps on this video because they're ending up to be a little longer reading. So there's 3 levels, right? You've got the level of the Aborigines, and I'll explain that in a second. You've got the level like spiritual evolution, right? They're at this dream time level. We are at like the separated level. We've been separated from ourselves. And so there's a process of you're fully together, connected with everything. And then something happens and you separate. And you're like into 1,000 pieces. And this is the energy of change, the energy of transformation. You have to go through the death. And then the 3rd level is you come fully back together and you ascend. And so the Aborigines are in dream time, which is the level of being so connected to other people where one person can have an experience and all of the other ones that are connected in this way can have that same exact experience just by tapping in with their mind's eye, with their intuition, with their ability to connect so deeply. It's difficult to understand because we're not in that space. We're like separated from each other and from ourselves, meaning mind, body, spirit. It's like our mind is really over here and then our heart's over there, and we have a hard time connecting the two. And these people don't have that. This is like the original like essence of who we once were. And in this place of dream time is this, it harbors creativity, the forces of creativity very, very strongly. The card is saying tap into this dream time and see what creation or what creations you can manifest from this place. But this is definitely a very powerful time, and dreaming in dream time is actual real. It's dreaming your dreams into reality. That's what that means, and that's what you're doing right now, Sagittarius. So that's a powerful message. All right, Capricorn. And remember, we're in the portal. We're in the portal until March 28th. So pay attention and know that there's a lot of changes happening. A lot. Leo King says, have fun with the change of your surrounding environments. Capricorn, you got the spring equinox card of rebirth. This is a transformation of rebirth. Can only let's put it this way. Rebirth can only happen when something has died. Well, something has to have been born, and then something has to have died, and then something is reborn. So this is like almost like the 3rd level of awareness, right? Because this is the ascension. You were born, you live your life, you go through the spiritual transformation, you go through the dark night of the soul, you get the Tower card, you know, shit changes drastically in your life, very dramatically. And then you begin to receive like the healing. You begin to heal, period. You begin to heal. And that healing is the rebirth. And that's the phase that you're at, Capricorn. And it's really powerful. And it's all about new beginnings. Manifest from your higher self. You can't go wrong with that. Exactly, Tim. Thanks for putting that up there. All right, Aquarius. Thanks for watching, you guys, by the way. Thanks for subscribing to the channel and sharing the video out on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, and texting your friends. Like, check it out. that really helps this channel grow. And we're almost to, well, we're at I think 919 followers right now, and the goal is to get to 1,000 and be able to monetize the channel. And then after that, like, just my vision is to like watch this channel just grow, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm so grateful for everyone that has subscribed already and supports the videos by being here and showing up and putting the comments in. Aquarius is you got the dawn of new beginnings. Everybody's getting cards that are very similar in nature. So this is another card of new beginnings. So Capricorn just got the rebirth. Now you just got the new beginnings. This is straight up Aquarius beginning a new journey, letting go of anything from your past, especially thought patterns. You will not believe how much power our thought patterns have over us. You will not believe how much they have. And sometimes you don't even know you're doing it, but you're thinking a certain way, and it's a way of thinking. And until you recognize that it is a way of thinking and not an absolute truth or the most powerful way to see the world, there's other ways to look at things. There's bigger perspectives. Until you realize that, you will not release what does not serve you. Because I can promise you that those belief systems, those stories that you tell yourself do not help you. What will help you is to surrender all of those to being in truth. And truth with like a capital T. And truth also for you. And understanding how the universe works. And understanding what's your role in this whole thing called life, right? Once you get that, you will move to like the next phase of the awakening. And that's pretty much where you're at right now. This is the dawn of new beginnings for you, Aquarius. I hope that you wrote down your intentions for the new moon, because that's really an important thing to do for all of us right now. All right, Pisces. The 1,000 lotus flower. You'll check it. All right, awesome. So Pisces, there's two cards that came out. They're kind of interesting. I'm going to read them to you. The first one is the volcano card of volatility. And the second one is the rain of purification. These two cards, the reason I'm doing them both because they both kind of flew out. But so the volcano and volatility, what it brings you is this essence of like, there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of awakening energy right now, and you feel like you're ready to burst with excitement. This is a positive reading. It's not like volatility can be a negative thing, but in this reading, it's actually a positive message. So with all of this fire energy, with all of this intense desire to do something, it might be emotion. You might be feeling a lot of emotions right now. You're welcome, a new day. Much love and light, the highest vibrations. Yes. So you might be feeling a lot of emotions. This could be like you are so tapped in right now, Pisces. It's Pisces season. We just went through a Pisces moon. Mercury's retrograde in Pisces. Like there's a lot of Pisces right now. I think there's another planet that might be in Pisces too. I'm not sure. But like Neptune is somewhere in here. It's like either conjuncting the sun or some kind of connection with the sun. Neptune is ruled by Pisces, and it is like the dreams, the visions, the other side of life. So you're feeling a lot right now. There's a lot going on for you. And getting the rain card of purification next is telling you this is what is going on. All of the intensity that you're feeling from like the volcano card is literally telling you that you are being purified. And you're being purified because it needs to happen in order to like, it's like you got to take the shower and clean yourself before you go get a massage or something, right? So you have to take care of yourself, purify, clean, and notice. Also do that process of like, I got to let go of the things that don't serve me. And as you do that, that is the process of purification. You might even want to take a bath, or you might even want to literally take a shower if you feel really overwhelmed with emotions and things happening internally, shifts happening internally for you. You might literally want to be in water. So, and that's your element. So it's cleansing for you. It's healing for you. Awesome, you guys. I think I am going to put timestamps once the video is done, because those readings were a little bit longer than I thought. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you have not yet watched your sun sign, rising sign, moon or Venus sign for the month reading, definitely go do that. I made a video for each individual sign. And then also check out, if you haven't yet, hey Tammy, check out the video that I did last night, which is the new moon ceremony, because I kid you not, the reading in that video is out of this world. And I'm telling you, you want to know what is going on right now. That reading was so powerful. We used the moon child oracle, and it was like, it blew my mind. So you can even like fast forward to the part of the reading, but I recommend listening to the whole thing and then actually right after the video, like doing your intention setting. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. And I will see you again very soon. On Friday, I'm starting a new show at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, where I will go live and I will do readings for people for love donations. So don't miss that show, because it's going to be really exciting. I'll just have a list for everybody that donates, and I'll actually answer one of your questions. So that's happening this Friday at 7 p.m. Love you guys. Have an awesome rest of your day. Sat Nam.